Yeah, really couldn't make that work in the slightest, so thanks for another crystal ring shield, I guess. At least doesn't degrade in durability this time, but may as well. Anyways, There's this entire half here that I've not been to. So I should probably check the cliffside, see if there's any way down. It could be that it's through here, but I don't know. But now I'm just going to continue on through the dungeon. That's probably the best bet I've got. Okay, against the smaller fry enemies, still need to get used to how to work this. Probably should Cragblade it before I head up. I just noticed my audio is messed up, so maybe I should deal with that before I continue. Yeah. Be back in a moment. Ah, OBS. I don't know why you have audio problems so frequently, but at least closing it and opening again just fixes most of them. Yeah, this is like learning an entirely new weapon at this point. Oh, smithing stone 7s. That's still nice. The good thing is this thing seems to have blocking frames on a lot of its attacks. There is bats. Okay. Let's keep going. Ember of Messimer. Still no idea what that actually does, but oh well. Fire coil. Okay, gonna go the other way. He's not following. Good. just a 6. Looks like I've got to go past the fire guy. This is also quite the weapon to learn to aim with. Honestly, the fact that I can take ripostes now is the biggest plus of this weapon. Like, I would honestly have this thing on just for that ability. If it was not gonna make me heavy roll, at least. Does definitely take some getting used to, because it's got a very different kind of hitbox to what I'm used to, but... Lovely. More of those guys. No, more Vulgar Militia. Damn, that hits hard. Fire Knight armor. It's starting to look a bit like progress. Just a bit. I don't really know if that's trolling or not. And that's the worst part. Ah, okay. Interesting, to say the least. I'd like to just go and have a look at the other areas first before I commit to going that way.
Let me see. Fickle, fidgety little lad. I should look at him. Take it slow. By my lord, ever in the face
I am probably dead here. But I now know that Freya's here. So that makes it important. Unfortunately, gonna have to run back through, which... with enemies like this is not the most fun. also know that there's another Fire Knight this way, which is gonna be a pain to run from. But once I get up here, I can quit out.
By my lord. Ever make sense of this jumble?
Okay, lesson learned. Deal with the small fry first. Because apparently they are packing some pretty serious healing spells. Also, lesson learned, the heavy attack on this thing should not be underestimated. Quite frankly, that one was far more annoying, so I'm okay with dealing with him. The other ones, however, I can just run past. I'm going to use you to plug my crack blade out. This is definitely a thing. I'll say that much. Probably gonna take me a good while to get fully used to how this weapon functions in an everyday world. Still though, the enemies are dropping some very nice materials. Now if only I can find a single somber Because I just know I'm gonna find a Sumba weapon one of these days, and I'm not gonna be able to upgrade it. Right, I'm just gonna run in and grab the item this time.
Will I ever make sense of this jumble?
Because I can't see Freya in here. So that means she's probably upstairs. That's a grace. Which means I was right on my money. It also means I've been dying right next to the grace the entire time. I don't know what's worse. Right.
Oh, hello. I'm afraid I'm busy. Curse upon my lack of foresight. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance. I'm afraid I'm busy, truly. I should have asked Ansbach. I'm afraid I'm truly. I'm afraid I'm busy, truly.
Is this one of those sit at a grace and get different dialogue situations?
I'm afraid I'm busy, truly.
Hmm. Ansbach was near the first floor, wasn't he? Maybe he has new dialogue? Big maybe, but you know, sometimes you gotta take those chances. Well, he was just through here, wasn't he?
What could they possibly have in mind? The implications. Freya, by the gods. She must be feeling the need to reaffirm her allegiance before she heads to war. A true Redmane she is, hardly troubled by the rot. But no one is without their shortcomings. She has a hard road ahead. It does make... Perhaps our concerns are but two sides of the same coin.
Okay, I need to have a look at what this scroll was before I hand it over.
Perhaps our con... Well, what's this? Yes, I should have known. Even the truth was itself mere folly. As if using Lord Moog to gain entrance to the Land of Shadow were not enough, he plans to use his corpse as the vessel of his king consort. He has forsaken Lord Moog's soul. He desires only his empty shell. It beggars belief, but I'm afraid Tentamicola fails to grasp the humiliation implied by this act. One thing is certain. My dear lord deserved better. Righteous tarnished. You have my gratitude. You have given me the answers I needed, but I can hardly fathom it. Such folly unto the end. I am a warrior, but I've aged. I cannot afford to act hastily. Curse it all. I know my limits. I could spend the rest of my life honing my craft, and still that creature would be out of my blade's reach. The absolute fault.
Okay, let's see if I can get any more dialogue out of Freya now.
I'm afraid I'm busy. Truly. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance. I'm afraid truly.
Well, I guess that's that. Ah, man, I hate these things. They're just a little too fast.
I'm afraid truly.
I wonder, actually, now that I've quit out, let's go see if Ansbach actually changed anything at this point, because I did hand him the scroll. So, maybe he has something new? This is the joys of trying to figure out how NPCs work in a new game.
Righteous Tarnish, could you please give this to Freya? Thanks to you, she too will have the answers she requires. Freya possesses a youth I no longer have. This knowledge will surely stoke the flames of valor within her. Yes. I can see her barreling into the fray right now. Perhaps I shouldn't meddle in her affairs, but this is the only way I can help.
Well, it's something, I guess. Here's your information.
I'm busy. Truly. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance. From Sir Ansbach? To me? What on earth could it... Oh. Yes. Of course. I see. As the Festival of War concluded, General Radahn's soul met an honourable end, but kindly Mikola wishes to revive it, which is fine by me. I know it would pain old Jeren, but war has always suited General Radahn best, and certainly far more than any honourable death. Endless war to invigorate the soul, as befits General Radahn, the Great Lion. Thank you. Now I finally cast off my misgivings. Give my regards to Honourable Ansbach. Tell him, if we should meet in battle, to face your bow would be fine enough, but to face your blade would be an honor.
Ooh.
All that remains is the fight, for our kind Mikola. All that remains...
I'm gonna go back and see Ansbach, but I also want to have a look at that. Not gonna lie though, not liking where this story is going.
Perhaps I shouldn't meddle in her, but this is the only way. I should have expected as much from Freya. Some things simply never occur to her. Paralyzing fear. True despair. That's Freya through and through. That's Freya.
Anyways, let's see here. Medium shield with C scaling on not dex, strength. My mind is frazzled right now, apparently. Let's go ahead and see about upgrading that. I'm just curious how that'll be. I do need runes, but that's easy enough. Let's go ahead and use one of these. And we'll see where we can get from that. It's somber. Oh, I do actually have one somber ancient dragon. I suppose it's worth it to try it out. Let's head over to the palace approach, and we'll see how this works. Well, let's see. It's doing about half as much as the dueling shield was. No idea what that weapon art actually is doing. Don't get me wrong. Alright. Just not as good as the dueling shield, sadly. On a run where I disallowed dueling shields, definitely a strong option. But being a somber weapon and all, it's kinda in that awkward category. And Freya is gone. Well, there's still plenty of things for me to explore around here. Oh, there doesn't appear to be anything here. In that case, the only path forward is to jump across, I guess. Hmm. Statue parkour never makes me feel comfortable. But, yeah. Oh, we got a Marika statue. Okay. Interesting. So that's implying that I can move that again. Malaria? No. Just another fire guy, but one that definitely seems like much more of a threat. Yep, certainly more of a threat. Oh boy. At least I can respawn at the Stake of Marika, but... ugh, that's gonna be a nightmare. I can already tell. Let's get my Cragblade going and just lay into it. That has some impressive reach. Okay. Okay. Times like this, I wish I could swap my Ash of War on the fly without having to go back to a Grace, but I'm stuck with what I have. Worst case scenario, I could always put the original shield back on just to see if I can get by with that. Okay, it can block as well. And pretty well. Winged Serpent Helm and Flame Spear. Interesting. Scardo tree fragment. Maybe I have enough for another level of that. Indeed I do. Wait, what was this place called? Dark Chamber Entrance. That's not foreboding at all.
Mongrel intruder. That tarnished, it seemeth. Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light? Yet, my purpose standeth unchanged. Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Oh, fuck. I was not ready for this.
Restricted the grace of gold shall all in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Okay, this seems pretty final. So I'm gonna go do other shit. I mean, I have two bosses over here to deal with. Still haven't even found my way over here. So, yeah. That looks like a Death Blight Swamp. That does not look fun, but oh well. I definitely think I'm gonna try and find my way over, like, this area. For now, though, gonna take a break. Okay. So that's the third major boss discovered. I'm not ready for that, so off to explore that area, see if I can find a way down. Also, just gotta be careful of the giant red bear. Can't remember exactly where it is, but I know it's somewhere here in Altus. Oh hey, it's Graves. But it's to an area that we've already been. Okay, I'm seeing bridges. So maybe that's maybe that's how we get down there in some way. Oh no, not you again. Please bugger the hell off. Okay, there's a connection over there. And there is a sealed spirit spring here. So where does this take me? I mean, other than further up. Well, there's another cross location there. But I'm not really seeing anything else. Okay. There any way down from here? Like, at all? Nope, not seeing anything. Gonna have a little bit more of an explore around up here, but really doesn't look like there's much at all. Because there's the castle we came in through. I mean, was all this just for a cross location? Seems a bit odd if it is. What's this even called? Scardy View. I mean, there could be another path in the place that goes that way. Yeah, I'm thinking that's my best bet. Because I'm pretty sure there's been areas in here that I just didn't explore fully. Look, don't care about you, buddy. Goodbye. Can't remember, did this just lead to another grace immediately? It did. Right. In that case, let's run through here and just see if I can see anything else out of the ordinary. Is he still here? He is not. No real way to get across from there. This is where I got my dueling shield, which is very nice, but also, you know, not helpful in the slightest. And I'm not seeing any other ways. So if you would kill me, please. Thank you very much, good sir. Let's head up to the 4th floor again. Actually, it's probably faster from the 7th floor. So what I'm gonna try and do is send the thing back down. I assume I can pull the lever again. I cannot. Okay. Yeah, because this is where the Stake of Marika is. Behind there is Mesmer. And here they're talking about going up. but there doesn't seem to be a way to do so. I don't think I would survive jumping from down, like jumping down there. So unless it's some weird shit to do with other things. Oh well, I suppose I got nothing to lose. I'm gonna go ahead and try this. Ugh, it has a grab. That still went pretty well, all things considered. I can't even tell what's going on anymore, but sure. Ow. Oh, you're swapping elements? Die. Remembrance of the Dancing Lion. Divine Beast's Head. And what is this way? revered spirit ashes, and a very, very long staircase. One that is very reminiscent. Okay, so this is just sealed. There is definitely some stuff I still wanted to look at here in Bellerot. For one, I have that key. For two, there was a few places I didn't thoroughly explore. And a family member told me there's a cross here somewhere. Ugh, scorpions. Hate those things. Does this actually lead anywhere? Oh. White flesh mushroom. Oh. Nice try. Your aim is horrible. Well, depths key. So now I've got 2 keys. Well, they said it was jumping up things somewhere around here. So... here? Damn. Fly things. Ah, here we are. Because they also mentioned there was a talisman out here. Yeah. Well, I do now have the well key, so that first key wasn't for the well. Ah well. Let's just head on down, see what's down here. Well, depths key has been used. Ah, Miyazaki! Oh, there's tons down here. I'm also gonna get bothered by these things the entire time, aren't I? Well, there's a big ladder here. Which opens that door. Interesting. So that means there's only one door left that I can think of that isn't openable yet. Yeah, well, let's go explore around the swamp a bit. First things first, this alcove here, because it just screams hidden item. In fact, was not, but there is something over here. White flesh mushrooms. I am so getting poisoned. It's not even funny. Oh, there's a pilgrimage of these things at this point. Gathered around something. Some root resin. There's a bunch of the enemies over there. Serpent arrows. What's this guy guarding? Okay. And this? Ow. Poisoned hands. Well, I'm just looking for items, so let's ignore all the enemies and just keep looking. Yep, there's a way to snake around back here. But all it is boluses. And there's definitely a way up over here. Question is what it leads to. Another poison swamp! My favorite! Okay. So this was just two halves of a swamp, separated by a smallish wall. There's an item up there though. So let's pop up there and grab it. Ah, just smithing stones. Okay. Oh no. Take the time to recover. was mid-animation, so I couldn't get away from that. Annoyingly. Stop being a snake. Just a second too late on the dodge roll there. And I'm poisoned again. I am so close to killing this thing. It's not even funny. I have some revenge to go take. Now that I know he's there. Have I ever mentioned I just really hate ulcerated tree spirits? Like, they're probably my least favorite enemy in the entirety of Elden Ring. Yeah, well, at least the poison's not too bad. Though I am being followed by a ton of the maggots, so I'm gonna just quit out to make sure I only have to deal with one-on-one here. Crack bladed up. Mid-animation. I have the worst luck with these things, I swear. Die! Immunizing Horn Charm +2. That was not worth it in the slightest. My immunity's already pretty high. And it looks like this is the end of the road. Okay, then that's pretty much everything I wanted, apart from second grace. There's a door near here, which is the only one that key could possibly be now. Okay, random ass of the door that does nothing. Okay. All that guy does is moan in pain, I guess. No idea what's going on there, but I guess that's it for this area for now. Next port of call is to try and take out Ensis. Righty-ho, apparently the dancing lion just got absolutely demolished compared to what my family actually did with decent weapons, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try the Twin Moon Knight again. Crag blade up. Yeah, this damage is ridiculous at this point. Yeah, something tells me I've gotten a few too many blessings at this point. I mean, what level am I at? I'm at 9. Damn. Well, that's kinda all of the bosses. Why is there an item there? New cross map.
Ah, there you are. I've made up my mind. The Horn Sense will be eliminated. If he were to point his blade at Sir Mesmer or Queen Marika, perhaps it would not matter. But vengeance changes a man. And one day, his blade may turn towards Miquella the Kind. Kindly Miquella is, after all, the true golden child. Even if he discards every last drop of his being, his lineage will always remain. I believe the Hornsent suspects what I have in mind. He never placed his full trust in me, even under the effect of kindly Mikkela's spell. He must have recognized something. The scent of the killer that slept within me. The stench of crusted blood. I will follow the Hornsent. To have his revenge on Sir Mesmer, there is only one place he will go. The Black Keep. I will follow the Horn to have his revenge. The Black Keep.
Well, I didn't find Hornsent there, but oh well. I mean, I've got several different ruins to go and explore. Let's start with this one. Because I am definitely not ready for Mesmer yet. Let's see here. Just looks completely shattered at this point. What's this? Shadow Realm Rune. There's actually a hole. Okay. The fact that I can torrent down here is interesting. Is this a dungeon? That is a giant pot. I want that pot. That sounds like fun. My sorcery? Who needs sorcery when you have shield? Somebody's been opening my chests. That's illegal. Oh, this just keeps going down and down and down. Oh, it's a well. A very, 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 very long well. Bonnie Village. What is this? Discount Jarburg? Well, for now, I want to go and double check what was the other way. Probably nothing, but still worth a check. Yeah, sadly nothing. Oh, I've gotten to where I wanted to go finally. As a naked guy. Greater Potentate. Oh, he actually has enough to go through my hyper armor. Didn't even drop anything? That's lame. Hefty crackpot. There's a way that way? Let's deal with all these quickly. And then I can determine which way I'm going. Okay. So this way looks like it dead ends faster. Therefore, it almost definitely will not dead end faster, knowing my luck. Or it could just be more of these things. Lovely. Is this just a scorpion cave? It better not be just a scorpion cave. Oh, this is the one from the Red Bull event. Yeah, there's nothing here for me. Nice to know it's here, but I already know pretty much everything that's down there. Oh, you just respawn. That's interesting. Oh, there's more of you? Okay. I choose to ignore you because, well, one didn't drop anything, so logically the other's not going to drop anything either. There's a shack with the whipping hut. Tooth whip? Damn, that's pretty cool. Gonna have to bring my whip character through here. Right. So I can head up here. There's a church there. There's a path going further up that way. There's a path around here, I presume? Yeah, I'll figure it out as I go. Lots of wolves, though. It's the fuck birds. Okay. No thank you, sir. Gonna have to deal with you guys at some point, but now ain't that time. More doggos. Another church up there. And a doorway over there. There's a grace here. So there's a church there, and I can double back to this church. There's probably 1,000,001 things I've missed so far. But that's the joy of a new DLC. Can't experience everything. Cathedral of Manus Matir. Is this a boss fight?
Well, we don't often receive visitors. I am Emir. Welcome to Manus Meta. It is a pleasure to have you. In lands so forsaken as these, chance encounters are precious indeed. Seeing that we have convened here on this day, allow me to mark the occasion with a modest offering.
Hole-laden necklace. Ruins map.
The map I gave you charts the site of a hallowed ruin. It is said that after sounding the hanging bell there, one's fate will be guided by the stars. I only wish to be of service, to help those who fight for their purpose. I'm not mistaken, am I? I can see it in your eyes. You are a fighter, are you not? Is something the matter? I've given you a map to the hallowed ruin. Oh, I suppose you expect a lesson of me, do you? I know the feeling. Those with purpose are nothing if not ravenous. For power. For truth. I am a glintstone sorcerer. We study the stars and examine the life therein. Are you familiar with our findings? Long ago, we began as stardust, born of a great rupture far across the skies. We too are children of the greater will. Is that not divine? Is that not sublime? And yet, none can fathom its implications. Its utter brilliance. Oh, yes. Do mind your feet around the church. You wouldn't want to hurt the little boy.
Little boy? Okay then. Well, let's see where he gave me a map to anyways. I have no idea what that's even pointing me to. Yeah, I'm not seeing any water areas even remotely like what's shown on here. That's probably something for another time to figure out. For now, big door in distance. It beckons. It's eerie that this is lighting up as I go through. Very eerie. Ugh. No. Church district entrance. Ugh. This does not look particularly appeasing. Contraption does not move. Crabbos. Many crabbo. Okay, if I'm gonna explore another area like this, I need a break first. This seems to be an entirely different section of Shadowkeep. So logic says it probably comes out somewhere around here. If this one came in and went out there. I'll figure it out when I come back.